What's up, everybody? Welcome to Valheim. I played this about 2 years ago when they're introducing the Mistlands, and I think I've only ever gotten about as far as Silver. So I was thinking maybe we could go through and see if we can beat all the current content for this game. I was looking through the updates and whatnot, and it seems like it took them about 12 to 13 months to do the both new biomes they added, both the Mistlands and the Ashlands. So I was looking at the update or the announcement for the Frostlands, or whatever they're calling the Frozen North, and it appears to be about 12 months. So I'm expecting a update probably in February or March if they continue the same update projection. Alright, I'm going to make us a character, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've gone ahead and picked up our beard and hair and stuff. Gave us a name. Oh yeah, that's right. It needs 3 letters. Let's go with Theo. Alright, so we've made our new character. Cause, like I said, I haven't played in at least roughly 2 years. So if you're starting a new character on a new world, would be the best way to get back into it. It's like I said, I was hoping to hear something from the devs soon about 1.0 release, and figured getting started now would be the best way to do that. I'm just gonna call this Ashlands. Just so I can keep track of when the world was made. Alright, so we'll go with that. Any modifiers we want to do? Now, do we want to do that? Do we want to make it so that way fire is a hazard? I think we're going to go with a no. Yeah, I think we're going to go with a no. I think we're just going to go with standard settings. I was thinking about maybe doing fire hazards, but I think we'll just stick with, as intended. So everything will be normal. And let's jump into it. Long ago, the Allfather Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the Brots, which held their prison, to the world tree and left it adrift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries the world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors. Dead to the world, they would be born again in Valheim. And there we go. Coming in, giant Valkyrie, bird lady. I think they did a really great job. Like the character models. Does kind of suck that we started in the middle of the rain, though. All right. Well, guess it's time to kind of run around and explore for a bit. See if we can't find a decent place to base up. I actually don't mind being close to that. To the center of the world. I just prefer someplace that's kind of got ocean access. Oh. That's the pig. Oh, okay, good. I was concerned we were going to get taken out by that pig for a moment. That would have been bad. Alright. Let us keep exploring. We do need to gather some resources like wood and flint, right? You finding flint here? Looks like it. We got some rocks. See if we can't get ourselves some stone tools real quick. And this isn't the best, but it's not the worst. Definitely don't think we're gonna be basing over here though. Man. Oh, we got mushrooms here? Oh, we got some fair amount of mushrooms. Alright, the map marking begins. We use regular dots. Alright, red mushrooms. I generally only mark ones that are like 3 or more. Alright, I think we can... Can we build a workbench yet? I don't think so. And just need some more wood and stone. Alright, I think we've got enough flint for now. Let's gather up some more resources. Probably should mark those. Can we make a stone axe? We can. 6 pieces to make a club. Get out of here. Actually, this is probably a good spot to mark for raspberries. Alright. R-berry for red berries or raspberries. We got going on in here nothing. Another free torch. And some money. And resources to build a house if we so chose. We'll keep looking around for a bit more. Oh. Bees. Okay, that's good. That is a good sign. We don't need the bees right now. There's a bed there? No? Alright. Definitely need to mark that. Bees. Okay. Realistically, we're just kind of looking around for a decent place to set up a base, basically. So what I'm going to do is I will keep wandering around, and if I find anything interesting, I will let you guys know. But until then, I'll see you guys when we finally found a decent place to base. Okay, well, I think we might have found a decent place to get started. I don't know if it'll be our permanent forever home, but it definitely has kind of what I like to look for, which, I mean, a nice little, like, peninsula to stick out or something to kind of have, like, a dock, or, like, this little curve area over here might be decent, but this area right here kind of speaks to me a little bit, at least for getting established, because it's got a fair amount of flatness to it, I guess. And we've already got this nice pre-built building here. So this might not be a bad place for us to get started, I'd say, at least. We got a black forest right over there, which is pretty close. So when we finally do get metals, it's not a far trek to get copper and stuff. And so yeah, I think this might be where we start the base. If anything, this little island here we can turn into like a lighthouse, so that we can find home. So, all right, time to become a lumberjack. Actually, I think we will. Do we want this building here to even know? It is, at the very least, better than nothing. So we will put a crafting bench here. And at the very least, we can use this to make more stuff. Alright. Okay, so we need to start deforesting a large area. I think we'll just go with this section over here. No, we're not punching the trees. That's not the way. Alright, so I'm going to spend a fair amount of time chopping down trees and stuff. So once I get a fair amount of wood and whatnot, I will see you guys then. Unless something exciting happens, which I doubt it will. This being the first day, I don't think we're getting raids or anything, so Ah, get out of here. Besides, you know, occasionally having those guys show up and chopping the trees down, I don't think we'll have anything exciting. So I will see you guys once we've gathered up a fair amount of resources. Okay, so it looks like our first day is starting to come to an end. We chopped down our first tree. We still have to break down the logs and the wood. But we are getting resources to at least build a starter base. Alright, so let's get back over to our prefab home over here. We're just gonna, you know, squatters' rights up on in it. Come over here and just kind of, you know, take it over, clean maintenance and whatnot, and bam, we'll have a house. Alright, so we don't need to do any of that. We can just start smacking it all with our hammer, and that should make it alright, and it is getting dark. Yeah, let's put our torch. I think we'll put the fire yeah, I mean that's I kind of like it more with at least a space around it. No, I want to deconstruct actually. Alright, well, I was hoping to... Let's just plop down the bed real quick. We gotta build a fire. Come on, Chess, get out of here. No, I actually want to rip up the floor. Alright, and we are on our second day. It's still a little dark out. And our makeshift hut does need a bit more... What's the word? Attention? No, not attention. Yeah. Detail, it needs more details, I guess. Middle click, haha. Alright. Knew there was a way to just kind of break stuff down. Alright, I'm a huge fan of it being there. Or that, so let's... Let's see. I do believe they were using this roof. You can put that there. No, we definitely don't want a full. Let's go with a half. Yeah, perfect. And then this wall. Oh, it's getting brighter. We might be able to see what we're doing. Let's come outside. See if that might help. Okay, that does look better. Now we do need to put a roof over it. And the reason why we need to do that is so we don't have rain put the fire out. But now we should be able to put our fire down and not suffocate to smoke. Oh well. No, we don't want to tear that down. We're gonna be able to snake it in there, huh? Looked like we did for a moment. Alright. Yeah, I know. We need the the bench. Okay. Bench that. And ta-da. We now have a starter home. We will definitely be ripping this thing apart and making it better as we go. Just stick our bed there. Cooking station. We'll put 3. I know we can probably sneak in a lot more than 3, but... Alright, and we'll cook that. Can we make... I guess we make a club. Or spear. No, I think the flint spear would be better. We really want a crude bow, but that involves more hunting. Get some food. Okay, now we can defend ourselves. It is extra foggy. Alright. Time to go hunting, I guess. think we've got enough wood for the moment. What we really need to find is some more piggies, some more bacon, some more boar. And it's mostly because we want pants and a bow. Let's see how fast we can get to copper. I'm not saying actually making, like, making, but, at least being able to mine it. Which means I'm hoping before the end of this episode, we fight the boss. The deer boss. The boss of the meadows. But that's going to be more on, do we find deer and can we get trophies? And right now, we're not finding a whole lot of nothing besides a bunch of hills. I mean, we can use the rocks. And once we start mining, we'll have rocks for days. Okay, so there's still a stream flowing through. There weren't rocks in the middle of it. You could consider sailing down it. I'm stuck on rock. Speaking of rocks. More flint. We need more food. It's getting wider. Huh. This section just kind of isolated off. What we got here? A nice little poem. Get out of here, you grayling. It does look like our little starting area is technically isolated from the rest of the map by water. I don't know how much of a fan I am of that. Is that another little... It is. Alright, bacon. Where'd you go? There it is. Get back here, piggy. Oh. Nice. It's not the trophy we need. Oh. We have already found our way to a black forest. We don't need to be here. This is way way above our pay grade. Yeah, no, we're leaving. We're just not ready for trolls. Yeah, just gear-wise, we're just not really there. There's some deer over there, though. Yeah, anyway, it's just Black Forest spawn. Alright. Four raspberry bushes? Yeah, that's enough to mark. Where are... Oh, there we are. Didn't see the arrow. Okay. Okay, I knew I heard some deer. Just couldn't see them. Is that bees? It is more bees, yeah. And we're gonna really making mead real early. See, that's already 2 bees. Oh, and mushrooms? We gotta mark that too. Because the bees will be going away. Okay. That's the place that we technically call home. And I do believe we are just looping around into the Black Forest area. We are. Okay. We know there's a deer right there, but we need a bow. We need more boars. We've only killed not enough. That's what we've killed. Not enough. We're playing deer. Okay. Anything interesting over here? No. Let's look. Where have we... We came this way and basically started right into Black Forest. So let's come up over here on the other side of that stream that kind of just cuts through the center of our main island. That is a house. Is this more bees? Sounds like it. There is more bees right here. Awesome. I do not remember it being that easy to find bees last time I played. Wonder if they changed the spawn rate on that. So I do remember finding natural beehives being a bit more difficult. I wouldn't say it's hard, but you know, definitely didn't find 3 of them quite that fast. Man, this place is hilly. Anything? We got a chest. What we got in here? Maybe we can just loot all of our arrows. More flint. Gold. I don't think we need another torch. I think we're good on torches. Should have had it out. Okay, well, I'm going to keep wandering around these woods. Of course, we find the Black Forest. Like, wham. Come on. Would prefer way more meadows. And that's our Black Forest. Man, I feel like this is like a joke spawn. You kidding me right now? And I'm pretty confident it's starting to get dark out. Get out of here. Oh, that's more Black Forest. Alright. That's Black Forest. Yeah, I'd rather not go in there. Okay, well, I'm going to head back. I will see you guys in the morning, unless something exciting happens. Okay, it is now the morning of the 3rd day. Waiting for the daylight to come out. I did put down a couple more chests and make us a couple more items, like a better axe, a hoe to manipulate the ground, and a club. But I think okay, I keep pressing shift to quick stack, and it's not shift, it's control. that. I don't think we need that right now. No, is that? No, okay. So yeah, so this is kind of a bad area because the water comes up out of the ground and puts our fire out. So I don't think we're going to be staying here for too much longer, but probably for a few more days, at least enough until we can maybe clear out a better area. I was liking that first initial little loop area. But yeah, no, we still need... I think it's just more wood right now. That's what I forgot to do. Forgot to eat food. Get out of here. Can't you see I'm busy? Oh. Ah. It's like it. Oh. We almost died. We got 6 HP. Oh. Oh. We almost had our first logging accident. That would have been bad. So far we have, well, we have 0 deaths involving logging. Let's try to keep it that way. Don't run away from me, tree. Alright. I feel like I kind of want to make a better house, but I feel like we should wait. I think wearing pants is probably more important. Ow. Stop it, tree. Okay. Alright, so we were kind of technically hitting everything. It was just taking a long ass time. Alright, and smash another bush, didn't we? Yeah, probably. Alright. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Yeah! Alright. I think we have enough to make a bow. Let's go back and check. But yeah, I think we're going to be relocating our house. Just because being flooded out randomly is probably not a good idea. What do we need? We need 8. Oh, I don't think we have enough. Shoot, nope. Okay. Alright, We do need food. Ow. Alright, we just need to find more boar. Ow. Get out of here. But yeah, no, I think this is probably where we're going to end up making a base. Have a little pier come out off like this wood or something. Or so, I think if that's the case, we'll probably be better off stripping this place down sooner rather than later. Okay. We did hear the complaints of the... Let's get out of here. I'm colonizing this area. Get out. Alright. Yeah, okay, so yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Is I'm gonna do a little montage of chopping down and clearing out a nice area to build. So I will see you guys after we get a nice flat area, flat-ish area cleared. Okay, so I do believe we have enough scrap. We do. In order to make our bow. And now that we've got a bow made, we can now hunt deer. Alright. Now that we can hunt deer, we can finally maybe make some pants. And work our way towards getting a pickaxe. That is kind of like the main thing holding us back on terraforming and building our area, is being able to use a pickaxe to help manipulate the ground more. Get out of here. Do we have any loose wood? Don't think we do. Alright. And we'll just break one of these. And there. Now we got a ton of arrows. We should be good to go deer hunting. You know, I heard the sounds of somebody being angry at me for not doing nothing yet. Mad at for just existing. You need to calm down, Grayling. Now we hear deer, I'm just not seeing them. Is that just one mushroom? It is just the one mushroom. I hear a bunch of deer. Am I just blind? At least I did hear a bunch of deer. Ah, haha. I knew I heard a deer. Son of a... Okay. That was... It was on me. Now, where did that deer run off to? Hmm. No. Just looking for deer now. Alright. I think we should be able to hit it from here. Yeah. How much deer hide do we get? We got 2? Nice. Oh, okay. I knew I heard another deer. Alright. We'll let that deer relax. We're gonna go over here and hunt this bacon. Whoa. See, I knew I heard what? There you are. Okay. Oh, there's the deer. Why is it still running? It should have calmed the F down by now. Yeah. Got 3 hide. It's not bad. I think we still need more to make pants. Let's go check. I think it's like 5. Could be wrong. No. Oh. Oh, I think we make actual leather armor with hide. Ooh. Shoot. We got spotted. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got one of the many trophies we need. We need one more trophy? We still don't know where the deer boss is, though. There's one thing we don't know. We will have to find. But it shouldn't be that far. If I remember correctly, I think they like to spawn that one pretty close to the center of the world. Skeletal remains. I don't think we need bones right now. Oh, there's a deer. I think if I aim right about there. Yeah. I swear I'm just getting lucky with most of these shots. Ooh, some more berries. We need that. I hear deer. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh. Yes. All right. Now that we got the trophies we need, now we just gotta find the boss. Let's eat. Alright, so we're gonna wander around until we find the boss altar, which shouldn't be that far. Shouldn't be that hard. So I will see you guys once I find it. Alright, so after a little bit of wandering around, we have found the boss here. Yeah. The real question is do we want to fight it in the middle of the night? And I feel like the answer should be a pretty solid no. So we will go back to base. Go to sleep. Cook up some food. Basically just kind of get ourselves ready for the boss. And yeah. You know, it didn't take that long to find the boss. I mean, here's our starting area. Here's the boss. Right? Wasn't very far, didn't take very long. We did find some mountain area, that's okay, but we're just gonna meander our way back to the base and whatnot. Get ourselves ready. So I will see you guys back here in the morning. Okay, so it's the next morning. We're all essentially geared up. We got our shirt on. We got a bunch of arrows. We got stamina food, neutral food, and a health food. So we are all ready to go and fight that boss, which we will do in the next episode. So I will see you guys then. Until then, have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.